So what do Chinese millennials want? The answer is actually quite simple. Currently, there's about 160 million people traveling outbound from China to about 15 locations worldwide. What we're seeing is an increasing trend of about 8% increasing every year. So by the year 2022, we know that that number is going to pass 200 million people. By 2030, we'll see that number doubling to about 400 million people, which if you took that as a country on its own, that represents, by 2030, the third largest country after China and India. The We Diary experience is a travel platform that allows outbound travelers to participate in an experience that they typically wouldn't have on their average travel. What we're really focusing on is the independent traveler that has now decided not to go within groups and travel, but to actually go out on their own and explore these adventures around the world. The adventure that we're trying to plan will take place on several OTT platforms, one of which will be the WeChat mini program, Ctrip potentially, as well as Ilong Tongchen, which is one of the largest travel platforms in China. The reason for that is that currently Chinese consumers or users that are digitally engaged use social media sites, streaming sites, video sites. And so what we realized is that this travel experience really sort of encompasses the entire opportunity of travel and social media combined. So that's the market that we're focusing on. We have not launched the project. It will be launched at the end of April, so it's still quite secret. Here at China Connect, we have now announced this series. There are going to be 10 episodes in season 1. We plan to do potentially up to 3 seasons throughout the year. The first season will be focusing on 10 cities, half of them in the US, half of them in Europe, and then 1 in Asia. With respect to the engagement, I think what we're trying to target is a return, obviously, on the audience of between 100 and 150 million in season 1. And we expect that through viral activations that will happen through the auditioning process, which will invite these 3 individual females and 1 male participant to grow to approximately 400 million people. We're actually saying, let us bring the participants to you, allow you to tell your story, and through the storytelling process, get them to participate with the audience. If that message is successfully and broadcast in China, we believe that the ROI for those companies making that investment into these people and China as a country will be quite large.